Hello over there. What's up, everybody? Hope you're well. So the purpose of this video is me explaining how I came out, because people ask me that all the time. And so I thought I would just straight up tell people the story of how I came out and who I came out to. And to be frank, I only came out to one person, and it was one person that deserved it, and that's my dad. So in 2009, I was already living on my own. I was living in North Vancouver, working at Starbucks. Things were really tough for me in my life at that point. About to start real estate, but had not started real estate. And the story was, like I mentioned, I was working at Starbucks, and all of my colleagues, most of them were gay males. And they said to me, "Ryan, you need to come with us to this club called the Odyssey." And I'm like, no, I'm not gay. Because to be frank, I honestly had no idea. I did not know that I was gay, because let's be real, I was not the most attractive person in the world. I didn't know if I liked men or women. I just didn't think about sex whatsoever. After a few months of them relentlessly trying for me to go with them to this club, I'm like, okay, what's the absolute worst that can happen? Me not have a good time? So I agreed to go. Don't forget, I honestly had no idea I was gay, but I also didn't know I was straight either. I was over 235 pounds. I was not the most attractive person. Not that that is relevant to the fact that I should be in tune or not in tune with my sexuality, but I quite frankly just wasn't thinking about sex. And so I eventually decided to go with the boys to the Odyssey. And I swear to God, look you in the eyes, tell you the truth, the second I got in that club, and before I even kissed a guy or danced with one, I knew. There wasn't a doubt in my mind. I knew that I was gay. And so the next day, I decided that I had to tell my dad. And I felt that the only person that deserved an explanation is my dad. And that's because he raised my brother and I as a single father. Nobody else really needed an explanation, nor did they deserve one. I was expecting, honestly, World War III, because based on how my dad raised my brother and I, he was a little bit prejudiced, to put it nicely, and I didn't think that it was gonna go over very well. But I decided I needed to rip off that Band-Aid. So one day, I think it was a Sunday afternoon, I went over to his house. My dad is living with my stepmom, who's a wonderful, wonderful woman, by the way. Hi, Natalie. And I literally just told him that I was bisexual, which unfortunately was not the truth. So if I could do one thing differently, it would be that I would just tell him the truth, that I was gay. But I was just so scared of the repercussions, and contrary to what I anticipated, all my dad's reaction was, "I need to talk to Natalie, but I love you." So I was like, oh, that wasn't so bad, was it? However, it's important to consider that not everyone has the same experience that I did. I have a lot of friends, and I know of a lot of people that had very different experiences, and not in a good way. My suggestion for those that are considering coming out would be to be direct and forthcoming with what you are. Whether you're gay, lesbian, or identify as something else, just be forward and forthcoming. The second thing, be patient, because realistically, not every single person is going to take it the way that my parents did. And I would respectfully encourage you to be patient, because we have to consider that we don't know what their background is and how they were raised and what external influences have instilled values in them that don't necessarily align with ours. But most cases, emphasis on most, they will come around. If you're one of those people that's struggling right now and you don't know exactly how to come out, honestly, I will help you. All you have to do is send me a DM, be private and confidential, or publicly you can write a question below here on my YouTube. Otherwise, if you like this video, please hit like here, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. It would mean a lot to me. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.